2010, Bitcoin is trading for 0.000, that's 3 zeros, 8 cents. You are from the future and you go back in time, you have the opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. Of course, any sane person would buy it because Bitcoin's trading at about $40,000, $50,000 today. Unfortunately, back then, you weren't able to buy Bitcoin the way we know today. So Bitcoin, you had to physically know how to mine it. You had to know the technicals behind it. You had to be able to build a mining rig to be able to acquire this Bitcoin. So if you knew all that stuff, you were golden. But the average everyday person had that barrier to entry and knowledge to be able to go and do that. Fast forward 2 years to Coinbase. Coinbase entered the App Store and you were able to sign up and be part of this exclusive group of people that were able to buy Bitcoin with your credit card or your debit card. I remember trying to sign up with Coinbase early on, and there was a little bit of a waiting process because there was a lot of people trying to get on the app because Bitcoin had started to blow up to $100, $200, $300. Man, if I could go back, I would buy so much Bitcoin. But once I got on the app, the cool thing was I was able to just use regular everyday money to buy Bitcoin. Obviously, right now, I didn't buy as much as I would have wanted. But if you look back on that moment right there, that moment opened up the gateway for the regular everyday person to come in and be able to afford Bitcoin, to be able to buy Bitcoin without the extensive knowledge needed to know what's happening in the background. For me, prevented me from buying Bitcoin on Coinbase when they first launched was the ability to cash out. So if you guys are using Coinbase right now, you guys know that with Bitcoin, you are able to cash out through PayPal, and then you could take the money from PayPal and put it into your bank account. That all makes sense today. So why am I telling you all this? The year is 2021, present day. NFTs have been a phrase that has been thrown around for so long. Everyone that I know has been reaching out to me, asking me about it. And to be honest, for the longest time when NFTs were first hitting the market on OpenSea, it was very difficult to buy. People had to understand what a wallet was. People had to understand how to trade Ethereum, what gas fees are. And I'm not going to bore you with all the boring details of it right now. Enter Veve. And so today's video is going to be about Veve. And one of the things that I think that Veve has done really well is they have become that gateway to NFTs. And the reason why I believe that is Veve comes out as an app. It is on your phone. You can download it and you're able to buy NFTs. You're able to purchase NFTs with money from the App Store. You're able to use your credit card, your debit card to buy gems in which you exchange for these collectibles. And these collectibles are all licensed and IP. So there's a lot more of an official stance to them as opposed to something that is speculation. OpenSea has a lot of different pieces of art, but the artwork is all speculation. You're hoping this artist blows up for the price to move up. Veve has made it so simple for the average everyday person to buy NFTs. You're able to go in, purchase these NFTs. You're able to trade them inside the app in the marketplace. So you're able to sell them, you're able to flip them, you're able to hold them, you're able to display them. And there's so much more than a piece of 2D art. They're 3D AR renders that you can pull into the real world and you can showcase them in your showroom. So here's where I draw the correlation. Coinbase made it easy for people to enter crypto. Veve made it easy for people to enter NFTs. So with Veve, I see them being the bridge that bridges the gap between NFTs and the gateway, the barrier to entry for the everyday consumer to come into the NFT platform and really enjoy that ownership of having an NFT. Now, I know a lot of you out there might be unsure of what an NFT is. I'm not going to go into that because there's a lot of videos out there already explaining what an NFT is. Veve has amazing IP, so that's intellectual property. They have Disney, they have Marvel, they have DC, they have Cartoon Network, they have Star Trek, they have all these big IPs that are very, very, very difficult to acquire. And they've been ahead of the curve all this time, and they've been working on it since 2017, working on NFTs before the phrase NFTs were even a thing, and calling it digital collectibles. For me, I believe that Veve is going to be one of the biggest platforms on the planet in the next 5 to 6 years. It is already grown to ridiculous heights. This year alone, the CEO predicted the company to have 65,000 users, but we have, I believe it's 2 million downloads and 1.1 to 1.2 million active users on the app, which is absolutely insane. I think this is an opportunity. Again, this is not financial advice. I don't ever want to be responsible for anyone putting money in. Please, if you guys are going to invest in something, invest at your own risk. But I believe that this is the Coinbase of NFTs. And right now, I think we're on the cusp of something amazing. And for me, I truly wholeheartedly believe that this company is going to go somewhere. We have such a great team in David Yu and Alfred Kahn as the head of licensing. If you go look up Alfred Kahn and see who he is, he's the guy that brought Pokemon from overseas to North America and changed the name Pocket Monsters to Pokemon. So he is the reason why you have a giant childhood collection of cards in North America, which is absolutely insane that they have that guy on the team. Out of the 10 biggest toy brands in the world, he has made 6 of them that include Cabbage Patch Kids, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and just to name a few, and Pokemon, of course, which is absolutely insane. So in conclusion, I think that the thing that we're waiting on for Veve for it to completely blow up is going to be kind of where Coinbase was for me. I know there's a lot of people that are still skeptical of it because of the inability to cash out your money to fiat. There are other ways to do it, but right now there's no option inside of the app for you to cash out. So I think that is what's holding a lot of people out of the app right now. And I think this is so much cooler than your regular investing. It's your collectibles that you know and you grew up with and you love, and there is a finite amount of it. And what it does is it allows you to be able to be a kid again, but also be an adult at the same time. I've had so much fun in the app for the past couple months. I definitely highly recommend it. If you guys can, this is not financial advice, but download the app and just do a little bit of browsing, explore on it. It's a very fun app to navigate. They're still working on a lot of things. There's still so much room for this company to grow. And if you get a chance, definitely explore that app and take a look for yourselves. And again, guys, we're so early. I believe that this project is super, super early, and there's so much room to grow. I think that in a couple of years from now, Veve will be a household name. Not financial advice, but that's my opinion. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys found today's information helpful, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.